Hey, it's Rosemary here. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Now I woke up, I felt down, and I faced a choice. Am I going to allow my day to be defined by that feeling? I will create a powerful day despite the feeling. I chose the path of creator. I used to choose the other path, the path of the victim. I reacted to life and my feelings. I had to say yes to my relatives. After all, that was how you showed love, right? You did whatever they wanted you to do, right? And hey, they used to give you money and stuff when you were growing up, and so now it's tradition that you return the favor, right? I had to say yes and fill up all my spare time with church activities. That is what Spirit demanded of me, right? I had no choice if I wanted to make it to heaven and be used by God, right? I had to go to that job as a pharmacist. After all, I'd worked hard to get there, paid lots of money, student loans, all of that stuff. And you know what? It made my parents happy to be able to tell their friends that their daughter was a pharmacist. And hey, it did pay the bills, right? So I had to, absolutely had to. So what if I wasn't happy doing it? I would be selfish, it would be selfish of me to chase after happiness, when there were responsibilities, right? And I've always been pretty capable, always been strong, and I had to keep doing the strong thing, right? Others could be flaky, but not me. I was blessed to be a blessing, right? And so that meant that I had to stay in place, doing things I could do, but not doing things I really wanted to do, right? It would be too indulgent to do the dream stuff, right? And so I woke up, I felt bad, and I felt trapped. There was no way out. That was my life, okay? I broke free of that after going bankrupt and experiencing the horridness of depression. And yet, you know what? There are still days now when I wake up and I feel horrid. Yuck deep inside as I consider my big dreams and they're not yet happened, and I wonder for a few seconds if there would not be an easier path, one where I can blame the world for my trials and tribulations, one where I can just wallow in my feelings of yuck, okay? But I call myself back to create a stance, okay, and choose what I want my day to look like. I write out my big life goals. Project 334 is written out again. I will empower 334,000 or more people to be spiritual mavericks, turning the world on its head as they heal, teach, coach, counsel, create art, music, books that proliferate the planet. And I will make 334,000 pounds a month or more from my efforts, okay? And I act on the big vision despite my feelings. I've formed baseline habits that I refuse to fall beneath. I will communicate with my people. I will capture people into my world. I will ask for the sale. I cannot control the outcome for each day, for each communication, for each sales offer, but I can control whether I show up and deliver it. And so regardless of what I feel, I fucking show up, okay? And so yes, leader, I see you feeling down and despair because things are not moving as fast as you want them to. And I see you give in to your feeling of, oh, woe is me. I understand, but then I call you to a higher plane. How has woe is me ever worked for you in the past? Are you really going to keep giving into it? Are you really going to keep saying yes to things you want to say no to? Are you really going to keep blaming others for not fulfilling your expectations of them? Are you really going to keep giving into your self-doubt and anxiety that your dreams are far too big when you've not really given it a good, consistent go? Or will you become a creator regardless of how you feel? Will you do whatever it takes to lift your mood so that you can act from a more creative state? Will you affirm and write out your goals and dreams daily so that you keep putting in the work to make them happen, knowing that it is inevitable that you will get there if you will just do the work? Will you stop comparing yourself to other people and simply stay on the narrow path for you, while communicating, capturing, closing people daily? Will you tap into intuition and act on whatever bubbles up within you? Will you be the maverick that goes against the tide because you know it is what you must do to stand out in your marketplace? The choice is yours. You're going to be a victim or you're going to be a creator. What do you choose? It's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you were born to live because you want to. And now it takes an incredible amount of self-belief to do the real work you have to do here on the planet. Self-doubt will cause you to feel like a victim of your life, and you wonder if you're able to create anything or everything you desire. And the sad thing is this: you are pretty capable and you know it, but you don't always see that your self-doubt is keeping you at a level of life that is suboptimal. So join me for rock solid self-belief at rosemarynoninight.com/rock solid self-belief, because you're done with living with less than all you desire. You're done with thinking it's okay to settle, and you're done with not being happy and fulfilled. You're here to change lives and live in abundance. Don't accept any less, okay? rosemarynoninight.com/rock solid self-belief. Can't wait to share this stuff with you. Until the next time, have a great day. Bye.